everyone, and welcome back to another exciting and short video from my cake world. Today's video I'll show you how to make these lovely whimsical translucent wings out of gelatin that you can use on your cakes and your edible figures. Now these can be used on fairies, butterflies, and as well as flower petals if you wish. Alright, let's get started. To start off, I'm going to make the wireframe for the wings. Now you can do a basic design freehand if you want, or you can print out a template and use it like I do here. I'm using 30 gauge silver color floral wire. So use either 28 or 30 gauge. The thinner the wire, the better. Now you can use any color you prefer for the floral wire, or according to your project, of course. Now I'm keeping the wire against the template and I'm shaping it as I go, and I'm keeping my fingers tightly pressed on the shaped wire so that it doesn't move here and there. You can use a set of pliers to help you get the shape you want. So once you make one wing, you can use that one as a guideline to make the other wing, so it'll be identical. To make the gelatin dip, it's pretty easy. Whatever brand you're using, you can follow the instructions on that brand. Now I'm using powdered gelatin that comes in sachets. One sachet is about 10 grams. So I'm using here 3 to 4 sachets here because I had a lot of wings to dip. Now if you have just one pair or couple of them, you can use one sachet that is about 10 grams and you mix it with 100 ml or little over that 150 ml warm water. Alright, important note here, when you stir your gelatin mixture, don't stir it vigorously. It'll create a lot of air bubbles. Now if you do get air bubbles, a layer of foam like mine, scoop it out, get rid of it before you dip your wire, otherwise bubbles will get trapped in the final wing. You'll have to wait a couple of minutes for the gelatin mixture to come to the right coating consistency. It cannot be too runny or it cannot get to the stage where it starts to set. Here you need to have patience. You might get it covered in one go, or it'll take several attempts for you to get it coated. Now this dipping method is much easier when the wings are smaller. The bigger it gets, you'll find yourself struggling a bit to get it covered. Now if you noticed here, I'm changing my container time to time because I have a lot of wings in all sizes and shapes, so you need space to completely submerge the wing in order to coat it. Here I'm double dipping my wing to get much thicker and visible coating. If you want to do this, make sure your first coating is well dried. While the gelatin is fairly warm, when you dip your wing, the coating will be very thin and transparent. But as the gelatin starts to cool down and thicken, when you dip, the coating will be much thicker. Alright, here I want to show you something cool. Can you see how the gelatin pulls up and settles at the tip of the wing, creating an illusion of water droplets or morning dew? You can use this on winter fairies. I've used this on one of my winter fairies. It was mesmerizing. Alright, now you got your dried wings, it's time to make them look magical. Now, if you want your wings in one solid color or marbled effect, you can color your gelatin batch and dip your wings. Or you can let them dry overnight and color them either with food gel color or dust it with petal dust. So there's few important notes to remember when you're coloring your wings. Remember it's gelatin and exposure to moisture will damage your wings. So be extremely careful when you're coloring them. And also use a soft bristle brush. Makeup brushes are ideal here. And when you're diluting your color, dilute with clear alcohol. Don't drench your brush with a lot of color, and do not brush or paint back and forth on the same area. It will damage your wing. Remember, let it dry, and then if you want to color, you can go back and color again. Now that was one way of making wings. So another way is to make a gelatin sheet and cut out your wings out of that. I'm using a silicone tray here. Clean the surface with clear alcohol, otherwise all the oil and the dust particles will transfer to your gelatin sheet. Now you can make it thicker or thinner as you wish. Wait for the gelatin to get bit thicker, pour it to the tray and swirl it around till you get a even coverage. If you don't have a silicone tray, you can do this on your silicone pad. Just brush the surface couple of times till you get the desired thickness. I want to show you a mistake that I made. I brushed the gelatin on the measurement side of the silicone pad. It got transferred to the sheet. So I'm just showing you this so that you can avoid this mistake. The thicker the gelatin sheet, the stronger your wings will be, and you can straight away attach it to your figures. But if you still do need a wire, a floral wire attached to it, get a piece of wire, dip it in gelatin mix and paste it on your wings. Hold it for a couple of seconds. It's gonna dry up faster, and then you got yourself a wired set of wings. The downfall to this is you cannot do complicated wing designs because it tends to tear up easily. You can't cut around the shape. But I find this way much easier than making a wireframe and dipping it in the gelatin mix. So moving on to the third method, this is one of my favorite ways to make wings. Wings look absolutely gorgeous this way. All you need to do is get a template and keep a silicone pad over it, or you can cover it with a cling wrap. You need to see the design through it. So the gelatin should be a bit thickened for this, and get a fine tip brush and you can start drawing over the design. You can go over the design couple of times to make the wings sturdier. Once they are dry, peel it off and attach a floral wire in the center for support. Finally, this method which I accidentally came across and I'm loving it on my figures. You need to follow the first method of making a wireframe. Coat it in the gelatin mix and you can dry it and color it. Once they are dried and colored, you can pop it out from the wireframe, release it from the wireframe, and then you got yourself a beautiful set of wings. Why I like this method more than the wireframed one or the gelatin sheet method is because you can have a complicated wing design that is more sturdy and wireless, and it looks more natural. So this is it for this video. I hope you found this one useful. Do give it a try. It is fun and exciting to make these wings and not like old boring gum paste or fondant ones. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon with another one. Until then, take care you guys.